Okay, let's try this one more time. I only have one more time to try this before I have to go to bed. So I hope this works. I'm not going to share the link until I know it's working. It worked earlier. I know the problem is. Uh, 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 uh. Not messing up yet, but I don't trust it. Hey, Charlene. I tried to do this earlier and it like kept freezing again on me. So that's good. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay. What the I'm just like so nervous to start talking because it just messed up, and I'm like 5 minutes in, so I'm just trying to wait so I can set mark. Hi, hi, Joy, 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 Joy. I know I like always do my live. I don't ever go live this late at night. I feel like people are usually because I'm on the West Coast and I feel like people are usually in bed. So, guys, it's gonna fuck up again. I can tell. It's making that sound. Hi. I'm trying to literally not touch my screen so it doesn't mess up. I'm in Las Vegas for now. I'm moving soon. I'm moving back to the East Coast in a couple months. Thank God for that. Uh, I want to talk about that video really quick. I would love to talk about that. That video was so like I'm so overwhelmed with all the things in that video. It was just like so much. It was so emotional to watch that. Just beautiful work. It was very beautiful, but it was just so sad. There's so many things going on. I really, yeah. There was so much going on with those videos. That was crazy. I was not expecting that. That video was not what I expected at all. I just did not expect that level of her. Like she's letting people really see her. And that was like really amazing. I think there's just so much in that video. There were so many things in that video. She talked about so many different things that happened in her life. It was just a sad video. It was sad, but I think necessary for sure. Like I just feel like she just let I want to do like a breakdown of that video, like frame by frame. I watched it twice so far to like really like look at it. That was crazy. Yeah, it was beautiful. It's just like the betrayals never stop. What makes me really sad about seeing that video is just about like just Paris' story in general. It's like she's reliving what Michael like went through. You know what I mean? Like it's like seeing like all his vulnerabilities that he really didn't sing about openly. She's very open about her vulnerabilities and like things that happened to her and her betrayals and stuff. But it's really interesting to see that play out, but it's also sad because I feel like she channels him so much. Like there's so much of him in her. I see him in her. So when she's doing these songs and these videos, it's heartbreaking because she's going through so many things that like Michael went through. And I feel like that video is just it obviously talks about heartbreak on different levels. I feel like there's that video if you there's just things about Paris, like stories that she's told and like things I've heard about her. Like there's so much in that video that like I saw. I was kind of shocked that she like even talked about, but it's so much. Like I just feel like this project is going to be so special. I really hope people will like really like listen and pay attention to this project and not just write it off or just be dismissive with it. I really, really feel like people need to pay attention to Paris. Like I said earlier, like it's you have to listen to her. It's if you the song Ghost, like the song Ghost is about betrayal. And that's what's so interesting. The likeness, like Ghost is very much about betrayal and jealousy. And if you look at this new video that she just did, it's like talks a lot about betrayal and how the guy, he he was her light in the beginning of the video. He was like light. He showed her light. He was lighting the way. And he sat there. Hi, Clea. And he sat there and he watched people. Like he literally, those people were watching her. He let those people get her. He let them have her. That was a very, very powerful music video. Very powerful. I'm really like surprised. I'm not surprised. I know she's talented. I know Paris is talented. I've always said she was, but I was very like the level of creativity in that video was like it really like I was like stunned when I first saw. I was just like, oh my! I was like frozen. I was like, oh my god! Like that's just crazy. Like just how she conveys that emotion on her face. And I don't know if you guys watched the live before she did that, but Paris is so like just vulnerable and sad. That was deep. That was deep. That was like, and I was just watching the video because I was like, I cannot believe that people like do not see Michael in her. Because I mean, it was just like, it like, it silenced me. 'Cause, I mean, just seeing her, like, there's so much of him in her. Like, her facial expressions, just like how her looks, her aura, like everything about her, her eyes, like, she just has, her eyes are like a lighter color, but she has like his eyes. Like, there's so much about her, you know? Exactly. That was deep. I am very, 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 very interested in this project she has coming out. I'm very, you know what I told Charlene today? Paris in that video reminds me of how Michael used to dress her as a child. Like she looks, all those pictures of her when she's a little girl, she was dressed like that in this video. It was very interesting. I really feel like the song itself is about Gabriel and Michael. I think it's about both of them, but I feel like um it's interesting. I feel like the betrayal is definitely about Gabriel, but I feel like it stems from something. You know, I feel like she definitely is saying like you know what I've been through. You know the pain. You know what I've lost. And for you to do this to me, it was heartbreaking. That one scene where she's like staring at the screen. Oh my god. Like it looked like someone just like took everything from her. That was a wonderful video. I'm so proud of Paris. I've been rooting for Paris from the very beginning. So this is like it's emotional for me because I've been saying for like 11 years, like this girl is just holding so much. She's holding everything and she's letting it out. I really, really hope that people pay attention to this project she's working on. I really do. Because I think a lot of answers are going to come out of this project. I really believe that. And that scene when she first walks into the castle and those people are watching her, they were like plotting the whole time. They were plotting the whole fucking time. And when they got her, and did you guys see how the wolf was like standing there watching them try to rip her apart? So sad. That was deep. That was very, very, very deep. Very interesting. I hope people will pay attention and not miss the bottom line with that. Pay attention. It premiered tonight. Her music video premiered tonight on YouTube. And she did a live before the music video, and she was just so like sad. I don't know. The whole like live she did was like it gave me the weirdest. You know what, Janet? That part where when they were like grabbing her and how okay, there's a part where she's dancing with a guy and they come out of nowhere and they grab her. That look of startle on her face, like she looked so scared and she was confused. They were passing her around. That fucked me up. When they were passing her around and dancing with her, that was so fucked up. Yeah, yes. It's like 4 minutes long, Joy. That really got me. That's why I feel like this video is about a couple of different topics, a couple of different things. Yes, I did. When they were passing her around in different hands and they were all like grabbing her and pulling her and he was like nowhere and then but here's the thing, you guys have to follow the timeline in the video because after they were grabbing her, they show them escaping, going down into like a tunnel or something, into a garden. So it's like he kept rescuing her and putting her in harm's way, rescuing her and putting her in harm's way until finally he just ripped her heart out completely. That was a very, very deep video. But I noticed how she was dressed is how she was as a child in that video. Michael used to dress Paris like that when she was little, like a little princess. She's wearing her hair, her dress. It's how he used to dress her all the time. That was deep. That shit was like that was woo. Yup, the older man, the dancer. This is gonna get very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. I just really hope that it doesn't. No, no, no. There's a video that's like 4 minutes long. It's like 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 27 seconds. Is Paris Jackson let down? Not the live she did, the actual music video. I watched it twice and I was just like, the first time I watched it, I was like shocked. I was like startled. I just couldn't believe it. I was just like staring at the screen, like, oh my God, that just happened. And then I watched it a second time and it was like, I'm gonna probably watch it a million times before I actually like do an analysis on it, but that was like really crazy. Did you guys notice when he ripped her heart out at the very end? He put it next to her body. It was still beating. Oh, and in the screen cap, the thumbnail for the video, it has her bleeding tears. Have you guys ever heard of the Seven Sorrows of Mary, the Virgin Mary? Dude, that shit is deep. Oh my God. I don't know if Paris came up with that stuff herself or if somebody like told her or if it was a collaborative effort, but she is like very smart and she is very aware of things. It's very interesting. It really is. That stuff's crazy as hell. She said what? Oh, she collaborated with the guy? I know she collaborated with the guy who did Hostel. I mean, in terms of did she do the research herself for the storyline? That video reminds me of Katy Perry's video Wide Awake a little bit too. I just cannot shake that chill down my spine when those people were grabbing her. And he left. He left. He left. That's what I'm saying. Like they started grabbing her after he left her. When he left her, all those people started attacking her. And they were all women, except for when they were dancing. So there was men. There were men. When she's on the couch, those were women. Yep, that was crazy. That should have me like, woo, very deep. That's only the first single. I can't imagine what the other stuff's gonna be like. The sound is like definitely better for Paris. Also, I like her sound, her voice. It sounds like this. This is the kind of music she should be singing. Like this is her. This is the Paris that I was like waiting to see. It's good. It's good stuff. Very good stuff. I'm excited. You guys should be excited too. I feel like, yeah. I'm sitting here just kind of like it's you know what, it's sad in a way, but I'm glad that she's telling her story. I'm glad that she's talking. I'm glad she's letting this out because I think it's really good for her. Paris cannot can she can't hold of her crazy. I think it's too much. And I think she has to express this. I think it's what's going to help her heal. It's going to help her feel better. It, to talk about these things in any way that she can. That music video was definitely about. There was definitely things with Gabriel. So I remember there was just things with Gabriel in that video, but there was also definitely things about Michael in that video too. And because I know when Paris talked about her rape, sh that scene reminded me of her rape too. How someone in her family watched that happen to her and didn't help her. No, I have to check that out. Yes. You mean in the garden? I'm gonna watch the video one more time before I go to bed and, like, look at everything again. But I can't stay on here long. I just have to, like I have to get ready for I have a really, really big day tomorrow, a huge day, so I gotta go finish doing some things and get some sleep, but, like, I promise you guys, we will catch up very soon. I'm gonna be gone on the weekend, but on Monday, I'm gonna come on here and, like, talk to you guys, and I'm sure by Monday, a lot more will come out too about this, so just keep listening, like, just I don't know. It's sad, but still good. A lot's happening. It really is. Like, a lot is definitely happening, and that video was definitely the beginning of something huge. Just keep a lookout 'cause I'm telling you. I am telling you. This is definitely it. Alright, so I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.